The game is changing. My job is to ensure the stability of UBA. Alex, I need you to come back. You are the only thing that can save us.
I don't think I've ever said that before.
I'm not gonna get edged out.
Alex, leave me.
I feel like I'm bringing in my big sister to clean up my mess.
Man, you couldn't have planned this any better. Stepping away when you did.
I was broken, Doug.
Yeah.
Ratings have been down. This network needs to clean up its act.
5. Try and get ahead of this coronavirus thing. 4.
Someone should cover it.
Well, Bradley can do it. 3.
Don't forget, this is your show.
And we're back.
2. I know I come with a history that not all of you love.
1. 9 months ago, you opened a door, and you need to walk through it now.
A bombshell from journalist Maggie Brenner's upcoming expose on the behind-the-scenes troubles at UBA's The Morning Show.
There is a pattern of behavior around here that disadvantages the people of color.
We need to get our facts straight. We need to decide what the truth is.
Did you hear what you just said?
Maggie, I would like to see the book. You don't like me. You've never liked me.
That's not true.
Which part? Onward and upward.
You're a dynamo out there. I don't think they're using you in the right way.
I don't trust her.
She seems perfectly nice.
Oh, God, she bugs me.
I'm your boss. I'm gonna make sure it works out.
Oh, you're my boss. I thought you were my friend.
I'm on your side.
The network doesn't think you have the it factor. We're looking to showcase some of their talent.
You know what the problem with racism is? You don't fix it by pretending to want to fix it.
What I want is to change things because the jury's still out if you were successful.
Happy days are here again.
In case you forgot, I'm the whistleblower. I'm gonna get everything I want.
You're just so caught up in ruling over your rotten little fiefdom. The rest of the world, they've moved to the clouds, and it is gorgeous up there. This is a battle for the soul of the universe.
So happy to
Hello, Karen and Greta. This is Ty Cole with Your Voice Media. You both did an amazing job. So my question for you is this. Now, the show explored so many tough conversations, okay? Especially with the growth in the workplace. Specifically in episode 4, Mia, you fought for Daniel to moderate a big panel and was hit with Stella telling her that Daniel doesn't have the it factor, per se. Now, with all that being said, do you feel the storylines for this season was a way to set up the change that we can possibly see with more people of color within that universe take the lead? And how can we progress moving forward? So let's start with you, Greta.
That is a conversation that we had frequently on set while we were working. And I was so grateful. It was immediately apparent that I had found like a very incredible ally in Karen and Deshawn as well. And just having that was enormously, it was just comforting, and to have that support while we were navigating these questions, this question that you just asked about, how do we push for and advocate authentic stories for specifically the people of color on this show and this type of show, and fully acknowledging the infrastructure that we're stepping into. And I was new this season too. And that was an ongoing process for us while we were shooting. I mean, truly, every time we saw each other on set, those were conversations we'd have, very open and honest questions that we were having, both for our individual characters, for each other's characters, and asking basically within a limited amount of real estate, because it is an ensemble show, what can we do to put our best feet forward in terms of how we represent ourselves and what the narrative is going to be for our characters. Basically, we didn't know the answer, and we still don't. And it's something that's very much in flux. And it is an open dialogue, which is part of the reason I'm so happy to be here with you guys, with y'all, to talk about this, because we need help. Like this is something, it's like a living, breathing issue that is not resolved. It is the truth of it.
And I also think, to Greta's point, we definitely did try to link up arms with each other and have these conversations frequently amongst each others and sort of present a creative coalition to the writers' room and to the producers and say, hey, this is the energy, or this is the conversation, or this is part of what feels authentic to me and my character and how they would navigate this, and what's your idea? And it was not an easy conversation to have consistently. I think as an artist, you're not just dealing with your own set of circumstances about how far you want to push into that conversation, that collaboration, but for me as a human being coming into the conversation, after having, witnessed everything that we saw months before with George Floyd and Ahmaud Arbery, I came into the creative process with a good deal of rage. Like, I was actually like, the hell is wrong with this country, and trying to use all of that emotion and those feelings constructively in a dialogue with writers and with the producers and with my cast members. And so I think I'm hoping what you saw in the morning show season 2 was our desire to nuance that conversation amidst people of color, what that may look like in a corporate environment. I do think that race and race politics is cumbersome, because race itself is kind of an absurd concept. So I think part of my idea was, let's look at it from the function of what is systemic racism and how do we navigate our way through it as Mia Jordan and as Stella Bach, and amidst all of these pressures and difficulties that we experience.